Nelly admits he rushed to marry Ashanti to prevent her from being labeled a baby mama. I think that's smart because, mind you, this nigga been ready to marry her for like years now. You know what I'm saying? The marriage, you know what I mean? So I don't see it, you know what I mean?
Were you and your wife's initial reuniting, was it at the Versus?
This is the thing. When I went to Versus, I had somebody with me.
Right.
But
I'm saying, but you guys shared the stage, and the internet was like, "Oh shit, they're in the same place at the same time." Like,
I didn't want it tense.
Right.
When I walked in, her mother had saw me, and I knew that mom was going to go back and let her know that I was in the building.
Right.
We was here to celebrate with these brothers.
Of course.
Two of my cats,
Yep.
Joe and Ja, and to celebrate their music. So I didn't want it tense, and we didn't even talk. I just went over. We got a hug, break the ice, and boom. And we didn't talk for probably another almost 8 to 9 months to a year. We didn't have a conversation. That was that. But everything happens for a reason.
I think that's awesome. I think it's so dope. And by the way, kudos to you guys figuring out how to hide a wedding. How hard was that for that not to get out until after it happened?
Well, once I found out that once we found out that she was pregnant, it was just like, I didn't want this to be, I don't want to say like
a child out of wedlock.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
you guys were probably already planning,
Well, we hadn't talked about it
right.
yet. We
Okay.
hadn't talked about any of that yet.
That's
I hadn't, but I was like, yo, you know what? Let's just knock this out because we're going to be doing so much and everything's moving so fast. And I didn't want to, I didn't want her to be, a baby mama. Found out that.
I mean, shout out to bruh. You know what I mean? His situation is different. He's been chasing after her. He's been love her or like her for a while, right? So he's had enough time to sit down with the decision, right? So for him, it's not a big deal. Like, and plus, these niggas are old. It's not like you know what I mean? So marriage ain't, you know what I mean? But I don't think it's everybody. Don't women. You know how women probably gonna be in the comments like, see, that's how you do. You got to marry. I'm gonna be real with you, bruh. Marriage ain't what it used to be, bruh. I mean, shit, marriage ain't never been nothing to me personally, because people still used to cheat. People used to lie. A lot of people would stay in their marriage and it was torture. They would tell you. A lot of, older individuals, it was torture. But just because they had vows and they believed that they ain't supposed to better or worse. And I'm like, bruh, man, the first rule of reality, I say this on this channel all the time, and I ain't gonna stop. Nothing lasts forever. That's the first rule of this planet, of reality shit, not even just planet. Nothing lasts forever. Second rule, you don't know how long you have it. Like, meaning there's no expiration date written on it. So what do you have to do? Enjoy it while you have it. But if it doesn't fit into your life, move on. Don't torture yourself. Life is short. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what the next second you have. And you out there torturing yourself with somebody because, well, then again, who am I? I ain't even going to say, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own thing. You know what I mean? But, hey, for his situation, I definitely understand. You know what I'm saying? And I support it too. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, bruh, especially, let's just not, because marriage, real shit, it's just an official relationship, like a legal relationship. That's what marriage is. That's what I call it, a legal relationship. Now, that's all it is. And I've always told y'all, titles, I would love to hear this debate. Titles only are for the people around you, not for the people involved. Title is for the public. The reason anybody gets a title, the reason you go to school and get that diploma, that title, is so that people can recognize who you are. Not because you don't have the knowledge, but so that they can recognize that, and before you start talking, you ain't got to start explaining yourself, like how you got to this knowledge and all that good stuff. That's the only reason titles exist, is for other people, not for the individuals themselves. So what do you care more about? This is when ladies are also focused on titles in relationships. That tells you what she's more focused on. Oh, my family. I don't want my family to do this, or my friends or people. It's all about perception of other people. It's never about the actual thing. Because you and the individual know what's going on. Ain't nobody got it. What the fuck? Y'all know what it is. So what's the use of the title? It's for other people. And I always tell you on this channel, you don't live life for other people. No, the fuck you don't. You live life for you. Whoever comes in along the way, that's your person. You don't change for nobody. You be yourself. They shouldn't change for you neither. Y'all be yourselves. And what naturally attracts. You smell me? Hey, I could be wrong. I always tell you, I don't think I'm right. I just think that's my thing. I know myself. Like, you know what I mean? If it applies to you, cool. If it doesn't, you feel me?